All right. Hey, everybody. It's Nathan Graham, that house guy with that house group at eXp Realty. Let's jump into it. Today is going to be a quicker video. This is going to be attached to the email, just largely because a lot of news hasn't come out in the last week. Bond rates have been relatively boring. They've been sitting around that 3.3 to 3.3 to 3.5-ish range, kind of fighting back and forth. Again, seeming like more of like a consolidation period. Couple things that came out this week is Bank of Canada, surprise, surprise, said that interest rates aren't the issue. Lowering interest rates create a hot market. Raising interest rates doesn't slow the market, largely because we have a lack of housing demand. And again, this is all very well known. It is good to see some governments put in some things for new housing, but whatever. We'll wait to see when that happens, and we're still years down the road before that actually gets fixed. So what I want to go through today is let's just go through some Durham Region stats because this will be nice and quick. These are going to be posted on Facebook, obviously on this YouTube channel, plus they're going to be emailed out. And obviously this is just through like my Windows viewer thing, so bear with the technology. Anyways, in Durham Region over the last week. Now, I did these stats as of 10-ish in the morning, 9:30 in the morning. So obviously today some stats are going to come up, be a little bit different. So if someone goes and checks them right now, this exact moment, we're going to see some things increase if you take the last 7 days. But as of right now, and when I was looking this morning, this is where it stayed. So Durham Region had 212 listings, 124 sold, 86 sold conditional, and 54 terminated. Average sale price in all of Durham Region is roughly 934, and percent over asking. So this is what people were listing and asking for, was around 101. So this is very reminiscent to like a 2015-ish market before a heat up that ended up happening. We saw some very, very similar stats. Let's break it down, see what areas are hot. Oshawa, we had 46 new listings, 32 sold, 27 sold conditional, 14 terminated. Average sale price was $822,000 and 103 over asking. Fantastic area to buy in at 822, as you're going to see through these slides. That is definitely one of the lowest purchase price areas. So obviously you want to depend where you go in Oshawa. Oshawa varies in different places. One of the things I want you to keep track of as we go through all these slides is look at the new listings. That's the amount of new inventory that came on the market. Sold and sold conditionals kind of merge together. So for example, if something sold conditional on Tuesday and it firmed up on Friday, it's going to be a part of the sold listings. But again, it just gives us a rough idea that we're eating through more inventory between what is sold conditional, and what is being terminated off the market than what we're actually listing. And hence we're beginning to see that reflect in the price of 103. Okay, so keep an eye on that. Clarington, again, very, very good prices here. 44 new listings, 26 sold. Let me make sure my stats right. Yeah, okay, my stats are right there. 26 sold, 17 sold conditional, 13 terminated. Again, 818,000 over, as the average sale price with 103 over asking, which means we're beginning to see a bit of a competitive market. Again, this is straight up supply and demand. When you have 26 homes on for sale, with 13 being terminated and 17 sold conditional with only 14 listed, this is what happens. So again, Clarington right now takes top spot for best price. But then we go to Whitby, and obviously Whitby, we see a jump. 43 new listings, 30 sold, 9 sold conditional, 9 terminated. Again, the average sale price is $1,057,000, and on average, they're getting what they're asking for. So if you're looking at buying in Whitby, again, this is very much on average. They're selling for about 101 or 100% of list. What they're asking for. In Scugog, so this is going to include Port Perry plus surrounding region, such as the island. Now, historically, Scugog is much slower, and so these numbers get very skewed. I wanted to throw it in there just because I'm an all data kind of person, but just keep in mind, this is a very skewed numbers because we only had 2 listings, but we had 19 new listings, but only 2 sold. So when we say that the average sale price is 1.1, had one of those listings been an $800,000 listing, that would have dropped that amount dramatically. So we're not going to spend too much time there. All we know is that Scugog historically is a little bit slower, but there are some great deals to be had there. So keep an eye on that market if that's where you're looking at buying. Uxbridge, again, we're seeing a little bit of a pickup, but again, we don't see a ton of activity in Uxbridge. I do like Uxbridge as a town. Very much so. We had 11 new listings, 6 sold, 4 terminated, 4 sold conditional. So we're sitting at about 1 month of inventory, give or take. On average, 92% over asking with an average sale price of 1.2. Now, again, when you're only going off 6 listings sold, that stat can be skewed. I've actually seen it where 1 month they've only had 1 or 0 sales in Uxbridge, and obviously that doesn't mean that the average sale price is 0. It just means nothing sold for that time. Uxbridge will catch fire though. They're going to boom and grow. We're seeing new development there all the time. Okay, let's dive into Ajax. Again, 16 new listings, 15 sold listings, 16 sold conditional, 4 terminated, 100%, 1% of asinine, 57. So again, if we look at that lower part of Durham, Whitby right now is what the highest price. Clarington's the lowest, Oshawa's in the middle between the two, and so is Ajax. So Ajax, you're looking at very good prices. Again, we're beginning to see that market heat up with that over asking come in. And then Pickering rounds it out. We do see that price jump, 28 new listings, 8 sold, 7 conditional, 7 terminated, 1.1, almost breaching on 1.2 for the average sale price there, and 101% over asking. So again, we're getting to see Pickering pick up of what happens. Okay, so these slides are going to be attached. I just want to do a quick video to kind of keep you updated. We're entering this kind of blah area. Again, this can change very, very quickly. So just as a heads up, it doesn't definitely change my overall analysis. I was thinking about it this morning, and I think really worst case scenario on a buy side, prices just stay the same. We're not really seeing them go down. We're actually seeing the opposite. The market's beginning to heat up. If you're on the fence about buying, I've said this multiple times, then really take a look at it. In the end, we always have a supply and demand issue. So if you don't have to sell, don't sell just to cash out, unless you really want to. Like only sell if you have a reason behind it, like to go to the East Coast, to upsize, to downsize, whatever case may be. What I will say though, first-time home buyers, like especially, we're seeing things heat up. So this is the warning. Get in there quick. Okay, so super quick video. Please, if you want any more of a conversation, reach out to myself. I'm more than happy to sit down and have a coffee with you. If you're reaching out to your realtor, have a conversation there. Yeah, let's chat soon. Have yourself a great day. You'll get a by the way, you're going to get a midweek one when the actual monthly stats come out. I was hoping they'd be out this morning. I might have just beat them. They still might be, but not right now. Okay, chat soon, everybody.